Our way to the broadcast location, Clyde. We ran into several fans wearing number 10 Knicks jerseys. Just underway from Madison Square Garden. Here's Barrett into the paint, finds Noel. Noel gets the roll to give the Knicks a 2-0 lead. This game was originally scheduled for the second half of the season, but it was moved up a couple of weeks ago when the league announced several schedule changes. R.J. Barrett with his first bucket. Involving the Raptors, it was switched to last night. So teams adapting on the fly as Payton extends the Knicks lead.
What about R.J.?
That was one of my favorite moments working with you, Clyde, a couple of years ago, as Payton with his second field goal. Dennis Smith Jr. put a little too much on it, and Plumlee in good position.
Yeah, nobody blocking out that time. Randall and Noel looking.
Begins the game 3 for 3.
We mentioned Payton always very aggressive to start games, getting tangible results now.
Sadiq Bey from downtown.
Yeah, we featured this young man at the top of the show, his infinite range.
In the first quarter for Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, Barrett has 3 assists already. Randall looking to get on the books.
Randall over Bey.
So grateful, Kenny and Clyde, for a second chance to make a first impression, as he says. And if you haven't checked out this article, I highly suggest you give it a read. It's
Rebecca, it was a tremendous article titled Reputation. Randall talked about leadership, the importance of watching tape. All-Star weekend in Atlanta. So excited to represent the Knicks. Here's Dennis Smith Jr. from downtown.
Previously, Smith Jr. going back door to score.
Jahlil Okafor, DeLon Wright, Blake Griffin all out of the lineup. And there's a 3. You mentioned Magruder.
Magruder with 20. We mentioned Lee, also 20 off the bench.
Here's Payton, strong move to the hoop, and it's kept alive by Noel. Randall from downtown.
Starting to get a pace to this game. Randall starting to percolate.
Defended by Bey. Randall puts it up, knocks it down. OG Anunoby.
And the Pistons missing their 5 scores as well.
R.J. Barrett puts the Knicks back up by 3.
BA.
Ntilikina from 3. Knicks extend their lead to 8.
You mentioned Lee likes to penetrate. So using and abusing Payton that time.
Have Toppin quickly, Burks, Noel, and Ntilikina on the floor. Ntilikina with his second 3. Looking to get back over 500. Record of 18 and 18. Ntilikina again from 3, and the foul.
Mahaya trying to redeem himself.
Now Stewart defended by Noel. Stewart gets
on his case.
Randall, offensive rebound, and the follow. Pass inside for Stewart, double teamed.
Stewart has no hook shot in his repertoire.
Now he shoots and shows his nice touch.
Yeah, he's got that little mid-range jump. And we paid homage to them, the 56 points they had previously.
Here's Randall, strong move to the hoop. Noel defending Dennis Smith Jr. The scoop is good.
Yeah, Smith taking him to school. Payton rejecting that shot. See, they double Randall that time.
Bullock wide open, knocks down a 3.
And that's why we pay homage to Randall.
Here's Stewart. And Stewart on the follow taps it in.
That was not a foul.
Here's Payton for Noel.
Second and third chances, but to no avail.
The Pistons made 23s in last night's game. Here's Randall at the other end. Detroit just 5 of 17 from behind the arc tonight.
Randall shaking.
Into the paint, the fade, it is good. Here's Barrett, slams it home.
Swiss cheese defense, that's a...
Bullock fires from downtown, that's short, kept alive by R.J. Barrett. Barrett spinning inside, up with the left hand, and good.
coming off of that mediocre game, so he's looking to put it on tonight. Take the Pistons out of their misery.
Payton, corner three, wide open, knocks it down.
Similar to the massacre in Detroit, where the Knicks were up by as many as 20 points at one time.
Wayne Ellington from three. He was 1 for 6 in the first half. They are 6 of 14 from three-point range. Ntilikina hit the 3 in a row. Here's Mihailuk from 3.
Mihailuk's first points of the evening.
Bradley Beal and Jason Tatum.
It's a good matchup.
Here comes Randall driving on Bay. Puts it in.
In the film all the time, but not trying to force him to a weakness. Look at Barrett going right to his left to the cup.
Knicks back up by 14. Here's Ellington, takes it inside on Noel and gets the roll.
Rare penetration move by Ellington.
Again from 3, rebounded by Bullock.
Mihailuk has made his last 2 3 balls.
Payton puts it up over Plumlee.
Good methodical moves and kudos for those guys. Doing an excellent job.
They are watching the Knicks, who lead the Pistons now by 9. Now have a 9-point lead.
Barrett and Randall able to get to the cup.
Barrett setting up Noel for the slam. Here comes Barrett. He lays it in.
Yeah, Barrett just scoring at will, slicing and dicing.
5 minutes remaining, third quarter. Doumbouya from downtown.
High arcing 3-ball, Doumbouya.
Knicks have won 2 straight at home with fans in the building. 5 of their last 6 overall here at the Garden. Beautiful feed from Payton to Noel.
Yeah, I know 2.
You got both?
Yeah.
Here's Burks from 3. Tuesday night in San Antonio. Here's Ellington from 3.
Just a lethal touch by Ellington.
Emmanuel quickly back in the game for New York. Here's Magruder over Burks.
Yeah, nice post and toast by Magruder. So Randall already at his grandeur, 21, 14, and 5. And add one more hoop. Said he dreamt of playing in the world's most famous arena.
Doumbouya with a strong move.
Previously, Doumbouya missed an easy layup.
So Randall replaced Toppin after the Knicks got off to a slow start. Here in the fourth quarter, Burks gets the roll.
Burks has been thriving off the dribble like all the Knicks.
Here's Payton on the fade. Noel keeps it alive. And now Payton puts it in.
Payton always around the hoop.
Clyde with those 18 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 steals tonight. Solid all-around effort. Here's Barrett on the fade. Block again, short this time. Here's Ellington from behind the arc.
So Ellington dauntless after having his previous shot blocked.
Here's Ellington for Plumlee, and that's blocked by Randall.
Haha, Knicks have numbers.
Barrett, the finish. Chance of defense from the Garden crowd. Knicks lead the Pistons by 12. Here's Plumlee, and this time, no doubt about it, here at MSG.
Yeah, that was a real happening. I can remember like it was yesterday.
Here's Barrett from just inside the line.
Previously Barrett, a big hoop. Randall hustle and muscle there, shoving Bay out of the way.
10-point Knick lead. The steal by Nerlens Noel.
Lloyd Pierce has been dismissed from the Atlanta Hawks.
Wow.
Right. I didn't see that coming.
I saw that coming. I saw that coming.
Really?
I
watched them play last night in Miami. It was a mess.
They have bet so much talent in Atlanta.
It was a mess.
bro.
I still think that he would have got a little bit more breathing room, man.
Bro,
Yeah.
honestly, I don't think it's his fault. I think it's
But coach has always got to go.
No, I think it's upper management, bro. Right?
That's usually the case.
You
9
can't
times
be
out of
bringing
10.
in these dudes, man. when you got chemistry or you're trying to develop chemistry, you know, you have some of these GMs, right? It like take a look at the GM before you always look at the coach. You know what I mean? But GMs are allowed to make these mistakes. But you are building something in Atlanta, right? You're getting overzealous, right? Now you're trying to say, oh, we're making a playoff push. Now you're putting all that goddamn responsibility on the fucking coach, and he's trying to groom his young guys. But I think that they feel like they have something, you know, where they can bring in, you know, someone that can get them to the next level, which, you know, hey, it is what it is. But I don't think it's that team. That team does not really have the structure and build to be, you know, a team that, to me, that can challenge in the East.
They were in panic mode from the jump, though. I mean,
Yeah.
the GM was trying to get something for Trey and get those guys situated, and then obviously the John Collins fallout with him turning down the money and trying to get paid, and them trying to figure it out.
That's bad management, bro. How the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. It all falls on that.
What you think, Lexi? I'm sorry.
No, I agree with you. I think most of the issues start from the top, but they're the ones with the power and the money. So, you know, they're gonna blame someone. They're gonna blame the coach, and he's a black coach, correct?
Yep. Yeah. He played with Steve Nash in Santa Clara.
I just feel like I mean, this is a whole conversation, and I've been around like a lot of NFL players recently because at the facility I'm training at is, you know, a lot of NFL players. So we've had this conversation about, you know, the representation and coaching staffs, you know, all over sports. And I just feel like as a black coach, your leash is this big. Mm-hmm. Like you have a young team. Like you have a young team. They started off really well. Mm-hmm. You know, this whole season is weird. It's like the whole East is a shit show. First of all, like all the 4 through 8, they like all have the same exact record. Like the team is like 2 losses away from falling from 4 to out in the playoffs. So for them to fire him, like I don't think it's fair. This is a weird season. It's a weird time. I feel like this is one of those, you know, seasons that you're kind of just like, you know, we're just gonna see how it goes. But